India isn't just one country. It's basically a continent pretending to be a country. And if you zoom in, every region speaks a different visual language. So, what are some of the design styles that are visually seen in India? And how they have inspired designers to create designs which were able to resonate with the people across different cultures? Let's take a deep dive. This isn't just about aesthetic, it's about identity, history, and culture. Let's start with something that we all might have seen: truck art. Indian truck art is dazzling, ever-evolving form of vernacular graphic design, a moving canvas that turns highways into art galleries. Each truck is uniquely hand-painted, reflecting the owner's personality, beliefs, and aspirations. The color palette is bold and vibrant. Fiery reds, lush greens, bright yellows, and deep blues dominate, each chosen for its symbolic meaning: red for strength, green for prosperity, blue for peace, and yellow for happiness. Motifs are highly symbolic and personal. Birds like peacocks and pigeons stand for beauty and freedom, while lions and horses symbolize strength and speed. Floral patterns, vines, and lotuses add a decorative, auspicious touch. The evil eye motif is often painted in blue to ward off bad luck, and poetic verses or religious scripts are hand-lettered in ornate scripts across the panels. Each truck tells a story, from tributes to Indian cinema to blessings for safe journeys. Truck art is more than just decoration. It's a folk narrative, a badge of pride, and a testament to the creativity of India's trucking community. Rajasthani design is a celebration of color, pattern, and opulence, deeply rooted in the region's royal and folk traditions. The color palette is unmistakably variant, featuring Barbie pinks, coral oranges, bright yellows, indigos, and greens, each shade echoing the lively spirit of Rajasthan's festivals and attire. Motifs are inspired by desert landscape and royal heritage. Intricate floral patterns from Sanganeri prints, geometric waves from Leheria, and the iconic Bandhani dots. Traditional elements like jarrokas, chhatris, and marble inlay work are stylized into digital and print graphics, adding a sense of grandeur and history. Modern Rajasthani graphic design often blends these heritage motifs with contemporary layouts, using mandalas, block printed textures, and bold borders to create eye-catching visuals. The result is a rich, layered aesthetic, perfect for branding, textiles, digital art, and everything that wants to evoke royalty, warmth, and tradition. Gujarati graphic design is lively, intricate, and deeply symbolic, drawing inspiration from the state's vibrant festivals, textiles, and crafts. The color palette is bold and festive: bright yellows, reds, greens, and blues, reflecting the energy of Navaratri and the region's folk dances. Motifs are both sacred and celebratory: peacocks for grace, elephants for strength, and the iconic Garba dancing couple for festivity. Mirrorwork and geometric shapes like zigzags, diamonds, and mandalas are commonly used, inspired by traditional Kutch embroidery and Bandhani textiles. Gujarati graphic design often features hand-drawn illustrations, mixed media collages, and retro aesthetics, blending tradition with innovation. Patterns are not just decorative, they symbolize harmony, prosperity, and protection. Whether it's for festival posters, home decor, or digital branding, Gujarati design brings a sense of joy, community, and cultural pride. If you like this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's dive into Mughal-inspired design, where luxury meets meticulous detail. Mughal design is all about symmetry, opulence, and intricate motifs. You'll often see lush floral patterns, arabesques, and geometric grids, all rendered with a sense of balance and harmony. The color palette is rich. Think deep reds, emerald greens, royal blues, and lots of gold accents. Borders and frames are heavily ornamented, often featuring calligraphy in Persian or Arabic scripts. Miniature paintings from this era are a huge influence, with their delicate brushwork, storytelling scenes, and layered compositions. Today, Mughal motifs were popular in wedding invitations, luxury branding, and textile prints, instantly evoking a sense of regal elegance. South Indian or Dravidian design is vibrant, bold, and deeply symbolic. The most recognizable elements are temple motifs like the intricate kolam or rangoli patterns drawn with rice flour outside homes. These geometric and floral designs are both decorative and auspicious. You'll also notice stylized depictions of deities, mythological creatures, and temple architecture, often rendered in strong lines and vivid colors like brown, red, and green. Traditional textiles such as Kanchipuram saris inspire graphic patterns with their gold embellished borders and repetitive motifs. In modern design, these elements are used in festival posters, packaging, and digital art to convey cultural richness and spiritual depth. Bengali design is a blend of folk art and refined aesthetics. The most iconic motif is the alpana, white hand-drawn patterns made with rice paste during festivals, featuring swirling vines, lotus flowers, and conch shells. Terracotta temple art inspires earthy narrative illustrations, often with reddish-brown palette. Bengali typography is elegant, curvy, reflecting the calligraphic flow of the Bangla script. You'll also find influences from Kalighat paintings, bold, expressive lines, and satirical storytelling. In contemporary design, these motifs show up in book covers, event posters, and branding for cultural products, bringing a sense of nostalgia and artistic flair. Kerala's graphic design is all about harmony with nature and understated elegance. The most distinctive motifs are inspired by the lush landscape, coconut trees, elephants, boats, and the famous Kathakali face with dramatic green makeup. Traditional mural paintings with their earthy reds, yellows, and greens feature mythological stories in a flat decorative style. The use of gold, especially in borders, echoes the region's jewelry and textile traditions. Malayalam typography is rounded and flowing, often integrated into the design itself. Today, these elements are popular in tourism branding, festival graphics, and packaging, reflecting Kerala's serene and welcoming spirit. Pichwai design is vibrant, devotional, and full of storytelling. These designs are characterized by detailed depictions of Krishna, lotuses, cows, and peacocks. All are rendered in bold, contrasting colors, deep blues, bright yellows, and lush greens. Borders are ornate, filled with floral and geometric patterns. The compositions are often symmetrical, with a strong sense of rhythm and movement. Pichwai art inspires everything from textile prints to wall murals and digital illustrations, especially in the spiritual and festive context. Pichwai style is common in wedding cards and decor. The style's intricate detailing and narrative richness make it a favorite for designers looking to create visually arresting, culturally resonant work. Now, let's talk about the colonial influences. Portuguese colonial influence in Goa introduced a unique blend of European and Indian graphic styles. The most iconic element is the azulejo, blue and white ceramic tiles featuring intricate Baroque patterns, religious iconography, and narrative scenes. Early Goan print culture was shaped by the introduction of the printing press, with the typography reflecting a mix of Roman lettering and local scripts. Religious motifs, crosses, saints, and ornate floral borders dominate, often rendered in a restrained color palette with bold outlines. The graphic legacy is still seen in Goan signages, religious art, and decorative tiles, merging European ornamentation with local themes for a distinct Indo-Portuguese aesthetic. French influence in Pondicherry brought a neoclassical minimalistic approach to graphic design. Typography became more elegant with serif fonts and clean layouts. Printed materials such as bilingual books and signage often combine French minimalism with Indian motifs, resulting in hybrid visual identity. The restrained color palettes and refined graphics of French design are evident in local branding, street signs, and heritage preservation efforts in Pondicherry. This blend of French and Indian aesthetics continues to shape the city's visual culture, especially in boutique branding and cultural events. The British era had the most profound and widespread impact on the Indian graphic design. The introduction of mass printing led to the standardization of Indian scripts and the adoption of European typographic styles. serif fonts, grid layouts, and formal compositions. Graphic design became a tool for communication and propaganda, with posters, advertisements, and publications using bold imagery and nationalist symbols like the spinning wheel and Bharat Mata. The company's style of painting and print combined Indian motifs with Western techniques, creating a new visual language. The Swadeshi movement further influenced design using traditional symbols to promote self-reliance and national identity. This fusion of Indian and British styles laid the foundation for modern Indian graphic design, balancing heritage with progress. Each of these Indian graphic design styles tells a unique story rooted in tradition, yet constantly evolving. Whether you're a designer, artist, or just a fan of beautiful visuals, exploring these styles opens up a world of inspiration. Thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe to the channel to learn more about design.